Justice is the disaster movie that we needed. This movie perfectly pays an homage to all the disaster movies that came before it. It is a really good movie that's made even better by some phenomenal acting and great writing and exceptional directing. The visual effects are also beautiful and it perfectly showcases tornadoes. But in today's age where people can like just take a video of a tornado on their phone, this still makes it looks really good, especially on the big screen. At first, I wasn't really hyped for this movie. I mean, the first Twisters was a good movie, but it's been a long time since I've watched it. And you know what actually got me hyped was Glen Powell. Glen Powell is on an amazing run. He's made a bunch of great movies so far. And I have to say, I'm glad I actually went and watched this. His performance is amazing. Daisy Edgar-Jones is amazing. The rest of the cast did a wonderful job with this movie. And I do think the characters are so different, but they come together nicely. Like the chemistry between Daisy and Glenn is just fantastic. I am a big lover of disaster movies, and it's been a while since we've had a disaster movie in theaters. So, yeah, it's really something different apart from the normal action movies or the other summer blockbusters and superhero movies. It's just a breath of fresh air to see different movies debuting this time of the year. And I really hope people go out to watch this movie because I definitely think it's worth it. It might not be like the 90s one, but I think that's mostly because of nostalgia. This movie, it does borrow a few of the plot points from the first movie, but it's not something totally different. It does shine a light on things like climate change and global warming and the increase of tornadoes, especially in America. You know, recently we've had tornadoes showing up in places that people don't know what a tornado even is. So it's great when they push the limits of science fiction a little bit, but it's still based in the real world. This movie basically is about a team of storm chasers trying to find a way to cure or stop a tornado, and this leads them into some disastrous moments. Speaking natural disasters like a tornado. It is a really fun movie. It has its funny moments. And this movie also stars David Corenswet, which we know will be the next Superman. And yeah, he's really, really good in this movie. It might be one of the most, well, I can't say original movies so far for July, but it is something different, something new. That's definitely worth checking out if you have the time. I don't know if the movie it has a really high budget, but I don't know how they spend that budget because there are certain things in this movie that do not justify the high budget. But I don't want to talk negative. I don't want to look into the negatives. All I can say is this movie is wonderful. It's definitely worth the watch. You can go read my full review if you want to know more about the movie. I do think that it's just something new and entertaining. It also touches a bit on social media. So if you like following all these big content creators, then there's a certain character that's definitely someone that you might be able to relate to. Twisters is out in cinemas now.